first and foremost question is, are these products considered safe to use, or do they themselves create mouth problems and throat problems and so forth?
Yeah, these products, the nicotine pouch products, have a track record of reduced risk exposure. There's markets, international markets, that pouch products have been popular for over 30 or 40 years that have seen significant reduction in both smoking incidents as well as the mortality from tobacco-related diseases. So there is a track record of these products being lower risk, and in fact, the product that predicated the Zyn product, called General Snus, also developed by Swedish Match, was authorized by FDA for a modified risk tobacco product where the company was able to market as reduced risk relative to cigarette smoking.
And that's all well and good. The problem is it just might be too popular. You know, young kids start using it, the growth rate. I mean, I don't know who else is really after the Dyson Airwrap and the Apple Watch. I mean, it has kind of a youthful vibe to it. Is that going to put them in the crosshairs again? And could we see a repeat of the situation with the vaping all over again?
Yeah, there's no doubt that the category is attracting a lot of interest, both from politicians as well as regulators. And I think anytime you have a nicotine category growing at this pace, it is going to garner some attention. But if we look at the facts here, last year in the National Youth Tobacco Survey, the youth incidence was only 1.5%. That stands well below vaping youth usage, which is high single digits. And I think it's reasonable to believe that youth usage number will increase as awareness of the category and the category overall grows, as it would with any category. But as it stands right now, with last year's National Youth Tobacco Survey, it's fairly low today.
This is Phillip Morris International, which we should distinguish from the U.S. company, but these products are available here. Should we expect them to go even more mainstream?
I think the category has a long runway of growth ahead of it. You have Zyn driving that growth. It's nearly a 75% volume share of the category today. It will come under some share pressure. The large tobacco competitors have pouch products competing against Zyn, but right now Zyn is clearly the category leader, the premium brand in the category that's driving the majority of category growth right now.
So then we pivot and talk about the weight loss aspect here. And as people are trying to, find either the drugs that are applied for this use or just in general find something that they might enjoy using and have this side effect, we asked Dr. Scott Gottlieb about kind of using nicotine without tobacco. And he said, look, nicotine is not what causes the death and disease from tobacco, which kind of implicitly endorses it as an approach. Could that ever be approved by regulators, you think, for weight loss? Or would they allow, without approval, people to use it that way? As that also goes mainstream? Because you could expect, in that case, the stock to get another leg up.
Yeah, I think right now the opportunity is to continue to drive distribution growth as an alternative to other tobacco categories, whether it's smoking or vaping, given the reduced risk profile of nicotine pouches, to continue to convert nicotine users from higher risk products down to these lower risk products to benefit public health. They do have to balance the youth usage issue, as you pointed out earlier, and they are doing that today. They do not market to individuals below the age of 21. Before they acquired Swedish Match, which owned the Zyn brand prior to Phillip Morris's acquisition in late 2022, that company did not market to youth either.